Hello, Sam, and the rest of the internet. I know we've had a weird schedule recently since, both me and Sam are kind of busy with our semesters ending, but we're back. And Sam, Jesus, you had 2 episodes that I have to respond to? That's kind of complicated. Now I have so many things to say. To respond to your question to me last time, you said that you'd, talk to Tesla, which, man, that's a really good idea. I should have thought of that. I'm not good at thinking of those kinds of things on the spot. And you said you would try to. Okay, I'm about to really exaggerate, but you said you would try to help stop the Holocaust. I thought we were supposed to be kind of, like observers in this. When would you want to go back in time sort of deal, not just like, I don't know, changing history dramatically. If that was all we were doing, and if that's what we were allowed to do, I would have done a lot more. Well, yeah, I guess so. Now I feel bad for not having a more exciting thing to say if that's the kind of answer you were expecting. But whatever. Life goes on. Let's continue. So, my question was, what did I think about the future of the job industry sort of because of artificial intelligence and robotics? Anyways, the reason why I was asking that was because of this recent video that has come out. I'll link it down below about how robots are getting really smart really fast, and they can do most things that people can do, including most things that people think robots can't do. And what they can't do, they're probably going to be able to do in the next, 100 years. So you said no, the jobs or new jobs will be created, but I guess I should have been a little bit more precise. Well, I was thinking of jobs that are necessities for society to continue, like jobs like being a painter or an actor. Those kinds of jobs aren't necessary. Okay, I don't want to offend you, especially because acting or as a writer, you help society, but you're not maintaining society. I meant more the maintenance jobs. And also, I feel there's a lot of jobs that are just really crappy that people are gonna hang on to for really stupid reasons, like the service industry, working in a clothing store or a McDonald's or something. Most of those jobs don't need to be done by people. Oh God, don't kill me, people that disagree. Who the hell wants to work at McDonald's? That could easily be taken over by a nice touch screen that you can order exactly what you want. Honestly, I think that's better. And I don't think it's going to take over because I think it's going to take a while for people to get over the stigma that replacing humans in labor with robots is better. And the thing is, it's only better if people still have a way to get money without having one of these necessary jobs. So it's complicated because that leads to things like socialism, and that's why it gets more complicated. So if you are going to make a long video about this, Sam, about the economics of this, I would like to hear what you have to say about all of that as well. Are we only not removing those jobs because people are clinging to them, or because there'll just always be these new integral jobs other than just maintaining that actually are necessary for society? Okay, so that's not the question of the episode. That's just for Sam. Well, I guess anyone can respond to that too. For Sam, if you want to respond in that extra video you said you were going to make. But yeah, I kind of think people being stubborn is going to kind of halt progress in the next few decades, with our automatic cars and stuff. But yeah, and now time for your question. Your question, actually, when I thought about it more, your question wasn't actually that bad. Your question was, what do I want to talk about? Which is hey, you should talk about whatever you want to talk about. So I'm going to I'm going to talk about wanting to talk about stuff in normal life. So the things that are most not relevant, I don't know. The biggest things in my life are usually things that the average person I run into doesn't care about or doesn't want to talk about. If I talk about camp, they weren't there when I'm here, not at camp. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and sure, they'll be oh yeah, you went to camp, okay, let's talk about something else. I can't just talk and ramble about it forever. And same thing with anime. I could talk about it forever. But if it's hard to find someone who gives a crap. Or video games, or all my circus stuff. Like, people sometimes are interested for a little bit, but they can't, like, have an in-depth conversation about these things, which sucks, because, like, when you want to talk about these things but don't have anyone to talk to them and talk to... I totally lost track of how I said that. If you want to talk about blank topic and you have no one who's interested in blank, then you're kind of screwed, and then you don't get to talk about things that you're passionate about, and talking about things that you're passionate about are enjoyable. It's really nice to, like, talk about things you like. Not only doing the things you like, it's fun to talk about them. Oh yeah, same thing with my engineering stuff. Oh God, I feel like I never actually talk about that, like, in this podcast. Like, if I talk about math, people are like, ew, math. I'm like, math is fun. Math is, like, artistic sometimes, man. It's really fun. Like, I'm trying to make, like, honestly, I used to doodle my notes a lot, but nowadays I'm usually like, dude, I should make this game. How should I make this game? Even though I am not good enough at programming to make any of the games, because I don't know how to make GUIs. By the way, that means graphic user interface. It's how you actually can see and communicate with the game. Secret programming language. What the hell's wrong with me? Anyways, I like talking about these things, but most people don't care about them, so I don't get to talk about these things. So, yeah, I hope that is a good answer for your question, Sam. But, anyways, here's my question for you. I don't remember if I asked you about this or not on here, or just in real life. Or maybe not. I feel like I asked you this, but I'm not sure. So, the thing I'm talking about is, like, would you consider me and would you consider you an introvert or an extrovert? But that's kind of boring. We might have done that before, I'm not sure. So, you can answer that if you want also. But my question is, I would like you, Sam. There's 2 parts, by the way. Whoa. Sam, I would like you to describe yourself in 3 words, and I would like you to describe me in 3 words. Because I think this will be interesting, especially this is a good one for other people, viewers, to describe themselves in 3 words, or describe one of us in 3 words, or both of us in 3 words. That'd be great. It'd be cool if we could have, like, a whole little montage of, like, everyone's 3-word descriptions of us and themselves. But that's probably not going to happen, seeing as we're not promoting this enough yet, but we will. We have a Facebook page now. Maybe I'll link that in the video. We're not really using it yet, but we will. Anyways, goodbye, Internet, and goodbye, Sam, and goodbye, you amazing viewer people that are watching these. I love you. I think. I don't know. I might have enemies who are watching these. In fact, I have a feeling there's at least one person. You know who you are. Pure evil. You should be ashamed of yourself. Go away. Goodbye, Internet. Usually I end there after I make a weird face, but I decided to add an extra few seconds. Goodbye.